Good day, everyone. My name is FAROUK, and today I would like to speak about peer pressure. Yeah, sorry about the introduction. My name is FAROUK, and I'm the GSN. I'm the global ambassador of the GSN in Morocco. Student at global ambassador. Today I would like to speak about peer pressure with the subtitle of subtopic of who contributes more to student failure. All right. But first of all, while teachers can and do contribute to the failure, parental and peer pressure have impact on student failure in high school. I believe that every student in the I believe every student is the cause of his or her failure from school. From my research, based on my research, I will tell you guys how the peer pressure affects in high school and how the student causes his or her failure. Well, one does not say that teachers are the cause of students' failure in school, but the stress which a teacher gives the student surely has a very huge impact on his or her failure because some students cannot handle stress. Some students can't handle stress well because they have anxiety, and the stress from teachers makes it worse. And students will end up failing because of the stress of teachers. And what I mean by stress is too much work to do in class or at home. Some teachers can give up to 7 assignments for students to do at home, and they don't even care. They don't even know what the student has to do in other classes. They don't even care about the student's time. They just give it, and if they don't submit at the end of the day, they fail the students. Well, that's actually not right. But we can't just be saying the teachers are at fault because some students are literally very unserious students. They don't care about failing. They don't care about studying. They just do whatever they want. And a lot of students cannot handle the stress because of the mental and physical. When the physical breakdown, they end up having a mental and physical breakdown, which will make them fail and get their performance to drop very well. And we can see that parents also have a lot of they cause the students to fail a lot of times. The parents have impacts. They make students fail. Well, I will tell you how parents make students fail. Well, a lot of parents have no idea how putting pressure on their kid to get a good grade really affects students, because some students will not have time to rest, play, or have fun. And you know this saying. Everybody knows this saying. Too much work without play makes Jack a dumb boy. Yeah, and a lot of parents just want to see their students getting good grades. They don't even know how to say we get a good grade. They don't care. They just want to see the student with a good grade, and that's just for their own benefit. Well, some reporters, researchers, some authors, writers once said, and I quote, "Parents who are not achievers, or the ones who could not realize a few of their dreams for lack of opportunity, is more prone to putting unrealistic pressure on their kids." These people who quoted this are Okun and Rappaport, sorry, my bad. Rappaport in 1980. Well, this is simply trying to show us that a lot of parents only pressure their kids because they want their kids to achieve something they did not in their life. So they tend to put the pressure on their kids. You must do this, you must do that. Even if the kid doesn't want to, they will make him study something he doesn't want to, and the student will end up feeling, because how would you do something that you don't feel comfortable, you're not happy about it? You will feel at the end, right? Yeah, you will end up feeling. So, well, and also peer pressure. The peer pressure, yeah, I will tell you about the peer pressure in a bit. So this is actually one of the most dangerous pressure ever, and it's obvious because peer pressure is Why students fall apart? They fall into the trap of some fall into the trap of peer pressure. They simply because of friendship, of what they call friendship, or of a friend, yeah. And a lot of students fall into this trap because they think their friends are everything, or friendships are really matter to them. Little did they know, they don't know about it. Little they know that doesn't matter. People they call their friends just want to waste their time. A lot of them just want to waste their time, use them, then dump them, turn them into it like I don't even know you anymore, blah blah blah. Well, I'm not saying that students should not have friends. I'm not saying you shouldn't have friends. You should have friends. Yeah, you should have friends. Well, but don't go and have friends who will not care about your well-being, who just care. Well, sometimes it's your choice of what to do, but don't go and be having bad friends, people that will make you smoke, people that make you do a lot of bad things. And I mean, when I say bad things, I mean bad things. You can inhale, start drinking just to impress people, just to impress people you call your friends. People you call your friends, and a lot of students miss school to hang out with their friends. A lot of students, yeah, they miss school to hang out with their friends and they end up failing. And in fact, yeah, a lot of kids start stealing from their parents just to impress friends, just to impress people who do not care one bit about them, and the students end up getting in trouble. Not everyone will believe this, but some students are being chosen by some students' careers are being chosen by their friends. Not everyone will actually believe this. Well, this is a story about me. When growing up, I believe not literally about me, but about every kid. When growing up, I believe every child should have the ability to know who they choose as their friends, because it's not all the time that a kid wrongdoing will be blamed on doing wrongdoing, yeah, will be blamed on peer pressure. And an author once said, yet peer effects are notoriously difficult to estimate economically because in most contexts people choose whom they associate with. This really hard because well, the author is Akarlov in 1997. Some peer pressures are positive. Yeah, they're really positive because they help a students instead of leading the student astray. They help the student in class, they help the student out of class, and all that. And yeah, well, all I'm trying to say is one should have the power to control his or her doing regardless of the type of friends you have, he or she has, yeah. Peer pressure is stronger than any influence in school. Yeah, in students in school. This includes like the likes of parental pressure and teachers' pressure. It's a very huge impact on student failure because, and I believe students should start watching out on who they call their friends. You know, one can actually have a group of friends that smoke but not choose to smoke with them. Yeah. And one can join them just to impress. Yes, friends are influential, but you also have to be wise. You have to be wise. In schools, students mostly fail and go astray because of the way they choose to impress. I'm sorry I'm saying impress over and over again, but that's just how it is. And this mostly happens in private schools more than in public schools and more than students who are literally on scholarship. Well, this is simply because students from public school and students who are on scholarship are more caring and much more serious about their education because they know it's not an easy opportunity to get. While students from private school and the ones who aren't in scholarship are really careless and they do not care about failing because they know all is going to be given to them after all because they won't just, you know what I'm saying. Every student has the idea of what he or she wants in school, unless he is not smart in life. He's not life smart, or he or she is the bad influence. Is the bad person. I cannot say that I'm not a victim of that. I've also failed a class in high school, not because of any of my friends. Yes, but not because of my friends told me to teach, but I failed the class because I choose to join them in teaching the class. Well, I sometimes initiated it. But that was then I initiated I'm not like the bad guy, but I initiated to ditch because I just said to myself I didn't want to go to the class because I just left. But I realized I was wrong. I stopped doing that. I stopped every I'm not advised. Nobody should do that. Don't do that. That's really dangerous. That's really bad. Don't do that. No, that's really bad. uh, no student should blame his or her friends, teachers, or parents, because students are often the cause of his or her failure, their failure. Even though all of them have an impact, they have an impact on some students' failure. I know a lot of people reading this will think I'm not making sense. Sorry, I know a lot of people hearing this, listening to me, will say I'm not making sense. Just say, what's this? What's he saying? Blah blah blah. Yeah, or I'm just taking to one topic. Well, this is simply because this topic is it's really the cause of students' failure. This topic needs to be spoken about every single place in schools when you're a kid, before you reach your adolescent, before. Well, it should be spoken about every single time. And my professor in my university once quoted, he said, the only person who can help you is yourself. Only I can help myself, only you can help yourself. You shouldn't be thinking that this person is helping me. No, you need to help yourself. Well, with this, I've come to the end of my topic, and thank you very much for your time. I hope this really helps you and changes you. Thank you.